Hi everyone, how you doing? It's your girl, Coach Jess Booth here. I'm here today just to talk to you about goal setting. Okay, so you're probably here because you have bought my personal development workbook. If you haven't, welcome to the page. The link is in my description box below. So, purchase one, work with us, set your targets, and hold yourself accountable for achieving the things that you say that you want to achieve. Okay, so today, very quickly, I'm just going to break down to you the kind of things that we need to do when we're setting goals. Okay, so if you've just bought it, you would have just started looking at the vision for the year. So that will be in a different video. Do look out for that. But right now, we're looking at goal setting. So what do we need to think about when we're setting goals? Most of you probably have heard of SMART targets, so something that's specific, it's measurable, it's attainable, realistic, and it's time bound. Yeah, not in that order. But again, making sure that your targets that you're setting yourselves are SMART. That's fantastic. But it's also really good to think about or have a little moment to yourself and think about, okay, do I have the mental space or the capacity right now to actually work towards this goal? What is it that I actually want to achieve? What does my ideal situation look like? For me, I always like to analyze my current situation. What's going on for me right now? What are my current barriers, my current challenges? What are the current issues? What potential barriers could come up? And again, the reason why I'm doing this is because I know me, right? And the old me will always find excuses why I shouldn't go on or why I need to stop. But when I started working on myself and actually putting, good tools and strategies in place to move myself forward, I started taking more accountability and more action. So again, being open and honest with yourself. Maybe your finances aren't in the right place. Maybe your mindset isn't in the right place. Maybe you have too many responsibilities. Okay, what can you do now? You need to really sit down and actually put things into perspective. Try to look at it from different angles, okay? When you're setting goals, we tend to only relook at the destination. So the destination is the overall goal, but we don't actually look at the journey. Some of us might look at the first bit of it, but a lot of the times we don't actually think about what it actually takes to achieve a goal. Motivation is so important. It's so easy to get, but also is very easy to lose, or some people might even say it's very hard to get and very easy to lose. But again, it depends on your mindset. How do you think? How do you understand or learn from situations? Can you turn them into a positive? Do you have fixed or growth mindset? And again, if you're using the workbook correctly, you'll be analyzing these things. You'll be asking yourself questions and, trying to work out what you need to do in order to improve your thinking. So again, back with setting the goals, think about where do you need to be? What does the journey look like? What are the first few action steps? If I'm setting myself yearly goals, I like to break it down into quarters. So quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. What do I want to achieve in the first quarter? You can't just have a big goal and no steps in place, because you need those little wins to help you stay motivated. Last year when I set myself goals, I like to keep a vision board, which I'll talk about in my other video. But I set myself goals and I said, this is what I want to achieve within these few months, etc. And I put down, how am I going to achieve that? What's my current situation? I looked at everything, and it came to me. I was like, wow, I actually can be more accountable if I had somebody to support me. I know a lot of people like to set goals and stuff to themselves, but if you have an accountability partner, or if you have some support group, or you're part of a community where everyone's working towards similar goals. So for example, a few years ago, I joined Weight Watchers. That's a good community to help you keep on track. If you're a part of a group or you have someone that can help you stay accountable for what you say you're going to achieve, that's even better. So again, it's about connecting with someone. Who do you know around you? There could be a coach, it could be a mentor, anyone, could be a family friend. Try to let it be someone who isn't going to rescue you, isn't going to let you give up. So the things that you've been through within your life. Who's held you accountable, who encourages you, who pushes you to step outside of your comfort zone. Always try to make sure you have somebody to hold you accountable other than yourself, because it is hard to do alone. If you have someone, I do recommend that you use them when you're setting your goals. Okay, so we spoke about barriers. When you think about what strengths do we have, it's great to set goals, but you need to look at what is your current skill set. So if I was going to set a goal to, let's say, get promoted or get a higher paying job, I need to look at, okay, what do I have now and what kind of job do I want? What do I need? And again, identifying my weaknesses. How can I use my strengths to turn my weaknesses into strengths? Or how can I use my strengths to maximize on any threats that's happening? Yeah, so it's very important to make sure that you're analyzing the whole situation when you're setting yourself goals. Set yourself small little targets. If it's a long-term goal, break that down so you're having little wins. Record it, reflect. Always have a reminder. For me, all my goals, everything is kept in my wardrobe because I have to get dressed every day. Whether I want to or not, my wardrobe is opening. That's what all my clothes are. So as soon as I open it, I'm presented with my goals. I'm presented with my vision. And believe it or not, like there's times when I know that I'm not on track and I don't even want to open my wardrobe, but I have to, because I have to face my fear. I need to get ready in the morning and I need to look at it. And sometimes it's a reminder to show me like, Jess, you need to fix up. You need to put some actions into place. And again, look at, why am I procrastinating? Why am I stopping? Why am I hindering myself? How much do I really want it? If you follow the strong model that I've used in the workbook and use those questions, it's going to help you actually think about the goal that you say that you want. So you might start with one goal at the start, but after you go through the strong model, which has been developed through the grow model, SMART, and also Oscar, I've combined all three of those coaching models into one, and I just use it to help my clients and the learners that I engage with to set themselves some goals. So that's where the strong model comes from. Those of you that are looking at it and you're like, what the hell is this girl talking about? But you can use SMART as well. Again, as long as you ask yourself those questions within that template when you're setting yourself goals, you'll be able to create a goal that's not only achievable, but something that's realistic, that's going to challenge and push you. You don't want something that you can do with your eyes closed. You don't want something you've done already. You want to up yourself one level. Okay, so if you need any guidance, any support, please let me know. This is your girl, Coach Jess Booth here, talking about setting goals using the personal development workbook. If you have not got one, go ahead, click the link in my description box and get yourself a copy. There's a color version and there's a black and white version. It's totally up to you. Print the pages that you want. You might not want to use all the pages. You can have it on your phone. You can write notes. It's totally up to you as long as you complete the activities. Okay. This is your girl, Coach Jess. I can't even say my name. This is your girl, Coach Jess Booth, and I'm out. Thank you so much. See you later.